Welcome back, folks. Been quite a while. We're going to get back into these quest guides. We're going to start off today on duty, which is my main character. Quest line is called When Duty Calls, Welcome to the Frontier. It wants us to talk to Godun, and he is going to be right by the door here. Here's your vendors. He's right over here by the door next to the auction house guy. All right, I'm going to tell him I'm happy to join the ranks. I'm going to tell him I'm ready for the trials. Ask him what kind of mission he's got planned for me. All right, I got to go kill something named Vagant. I'm just going to go ahead and click that because there's only one thing to click. Find his men, make sure they get back to base, and clear out whatever I need to clear out. Tell him, yeah, I will do. That ends Welcome to the Frontier. We're going to get a one called a Hunt Predicament. Tell him I'm going to be on my way. Looks like it's going to be to the west of the base. So let's run over here and see what we have to do. I've only been playing the game again since I quit almost a year ago, like a couple days now. So I really don't have a whole lot to say about the StarCraft X update. All right, homeboy is going to be right here. This is Plastinka. Let's talk to him. He says we got a bit of a situation. I'm going to ask if he's from Brazen's squad. I'm going to ask him where's Brazen. Just around the corner. Don't worry, he's sick. I'm going to tell him enough chit-chat. Just point me where I can find him. That ends a Hunt Predicament. We get Brazen in his squad. I'm going to tell him I'm going to head that way. And it's literally just going to keep going to the west here. All right. Brazen and his squad are going to be right over here. Still in a westward direction from the base. Brazen's leaned up against the tree. We're going to talk to him. Apparently he's unconscious. We're going to get closer. I'm going to tell him they sent me to help his squad. Continue this on. Anything I can do to help? Clear out the mutants. These cripples can't be trusted. Tell him I'm going to help him with the mutants. That ends Brazen and his squad, and we get Madcaps on the hunt. Apparently the hunting zone is a little bit southwest of where Brazen is, so we're just going to run up here and start shooting shit. We just have to kill 25 mutants, which is... Sir. Sadly, those guys don't count, but there's plenty of mutants on the map. They did update the how the maps work, so you still have mutant dens and rifts and things like that, but they also have territories where things spawn, which I do like for when you're needing to hunt shit like this. I'm in boar territory right now, so I should have no problem finding enough mutants. I want to see if the mutants all the way over here count, since it's not technically in that area. I'm at 10 out of 25. Oh, wait, here's... Okay, yeah, these are counting way over here, so it's just anything in this zone, I guess. In this region. Okay, now we got to go back to Godun, all the way back at the base. So I'm going to run back there and I'll see you guys here in a second. We are back at the base. Let's talk to Godun again. He is now going to be in the back here, not at the same area he was, and it looks like he's going to be downstairs. So the vendors are right over there. He's going to be back here, bottom floor. He's talking to Unknown Soldier. Join the conversation. This is some dude named Bearing. I want to tell him all the mutants are cleared out. Ask him, did his squad make it to the base? He's telling me to find Peregrine. Oh, I'm sorry. He was telling Bearing to find Peregrine. I gotta go collect supplies. That ends reporting to Godun, and now we get Abandoned Outpost. We are going to find frontier gear and supplies, which let's see where we have to go for that. Old Dock, which is to the slight southeast of us, so we're gonna head that way. And I was getting some sort of broken radio transmission as soon as I popped out here, so we are where we're supposed to be in this vicinity, which, like I said, is southeast just slightly of the main base here. And we're supposed to be finding frontier supplies. All right, I've been running around opening everything. Pretty much everything was looted, but I found at the very end here, there's a frontier supply in this thing. Not guaranteed to be in here for you. It just is from looting crates around the area where you're supposed to be. So we're going to take that. Now we have to go all the way back to Godun. Let me run back up here and see what he has to say. All right, so Godun has moved again. He's no longer here. Vendor's over there. He used to be here. Now he's going to be over here where the main boss guy is, the Davydov, the leader of duty. He's going to be standing right next to him. Says he's having a discussion with him. I'm going to ask, am I interrupting? I wanted to report back on the mission to pick up the abandoned supplies. I'm going to tell him that it sounds interesting, whatever they're talking about. I'm going to click through these dialogues here. Essentially, they're just talking about people breaking into the zone and the military not being able to contain it, so duty will. And now they're saying they're going to send me to some den that has been getting a little rowdy. And that ends gear for Godun. And we get 6,000 rubles, 20 energy drinks, 20 tonics, and some canned beans. And we get another quest called Meeting the Military Stalkers. Checking the quest, we have to talk to Peregrine. He is going to be up top here, above where the vendors are down there, standing right next to Bering. I'm going to tell him that Godun sent me. I'm going to tell him the den, there was noise again, and we need to get on it. I'm going to tell him I got experience. I've killed Vagant. Wait a minute, is Vagant, is that the new name for Minstrel? Is that what this is? That would make more sense. Click through this here. Short recap, he wants me and Bering to go clear out this den as an initiation of sorts, and it's supposed to be stronger mutants than just regular boars and such. So we tell him we're ready to go. That ends Meeting the Military Stalkers, and we get the quest of Foray Into the Den. Now we're going to go outside. We have to go meet Peregrine near the den we need to clear out, which is going to be northeast of us. So let's run over there. We're over here where we need to be. It's directly north of this compound, northeast of the frontier base. And it looks like we're going into this tunnel area. Right out front is going to be Peregrine and Bering. So let's talk to Peregrine. I'm going to tell him, come on, let's go. And if we're doing PvE shit, I need to get my shotgun out. No. Eliminate mutants in the den. Alright. Alright, let's jump down here and see what the fuck's going on. Oh, my dude scared me. Try not to get hit by him because you do get psi from it. And that was it? Okay, if you got a shotgun with incense ammo, that was pretty easy. I'm gonna tell them let's get back to the base, and it teleports you back to the base so you don't actually have to run back. That was super friggin' easy. My protector's only +6. It's not crazy upgraded. I was using incense ammo, which probably helps, but you really shouldn't have any problem with that. We're going back over here by where the duty leader is to talk to Godun again. I'm gonna tell them this is a report. Help clear out the den. Recap here, they want me to go meet with somebody who's inside the Zivcas Foundation / camp. So I have to go meet this guy. He's going to give me some information, and then I'm going to come back and he's going to go back to whatever the hell he was doing. That ends a successful outing, and we get Godun's spy. Godun's spy is going to be pretty far to the southeast here, just north of this fog area where the transit to Inflow is. So we're going to run down there. We're about to come upon where the spy is supposed to be located, to the southeast here. There he is. His name is Executioner. He's going to be over here by a tree. The name sounds familiar. He's asking if Godun sent me, if I'm here from the frontier base. He tells me he's got a package to deliver. She'll explain everything. Okay, give it here. And he gives me a tightly knotted sack emitting a putrid odor, which I'm going to assume is a head. That ends Godun's spy, and I get a strange response. If it's a sack that stinks, I'm sure it's going to be a body part. And now we're just running all the way back to the base. All right, we're back in the frontier base. Godun is going to be in the same spot by Davydov back here. I'm going to tell him he didn't tell me anything. He just handed me this sack. Going to ask him what's in the sack. It was a man's head. How did I guess that? This guy pops in, tells us the northern station's under attack, and he's going to be sending me to fight off the people attacking it, which is most likely Zivcas. That ends a strange response, and we get an unanticipated attack. We have to go survey the surroundings around the northern station. Northern station is just straight north almost of the duty base, so it won't take very long to get there. Okay, we're about to come up on the actual area here. There's a guy standing right here named Jushk. This guy's from the base, and I'm going to go help him fight. He was heading back to get reinforcements. Talk to him. It'll teleport you to the base. We're going to head through the tunnel here. There's a sniper. Well then. Tad bit rude. 2 snipers. Guy right here. Y'all drop anything? No. Ooh. 2 more fellas. And another one right there. That guy killed. 1 there. 1 hiding behind that. That dude actually killed some people, it looks like. Alright, we're going to go up the stairs here. That'll give you a checkpoint. Jesus Christ. Guys do kind of hurt a little bit if you just sit there and face tank them. So after you clear these 3 guys up top out, there is a refill station over here if you need more ammo. / armor if your armor's broken. Other than that, you're going to come over here, jump up, go up top, and there's immediately a guy on a heavy gun right there. So be careful with that, lest you get shot in the face. Two guys to the right around the corner as soon as you come around. If you come this way to the left after you kill the 3 in that room, there's another resupply station. More enemies. And lag. This is where the heavy gunner was. Another guy behind a barricade as soon as you turn this corner. Whoop, snipers. Fellow with an SMG and another guy behind a barrier that I cannot shoot for some reason. There we go. You don't necessarily need a sniper to take care of these guys. They're not far enough off for it to matter. As long as you have an AR with some decent aim. SMGs probably wouldn't matter. Oh. Don't shoot that guy. He's ours. Here is Plastinka, Hippie, and Farmhand. So we're going to talk to Plastinka. I know it's Plastinka, but I mean, it might as well be Plastinka. They're complaining about each other being jackasses, essentially. I'm going to tell them let's get back to base. You can tell Godun and Davydov everything there. And that ends losers, only losers left alive, and we get news from the station. And when you talk to them and click that, it'll send you back to the actual base. You don't have to run back. And we're going all the way back to where Davydov is to talk to Godun again. You tell him it was Zivcas. He wants me to lead the squad of Hippie, Farmhand, and Plastinka while we're waiting on Davydov to tell us what we're going to do about the Zivcas. So that ends news from the station, and we get meeting the Madcaps. That'll give you 98,000 rubles, 5 guides, first aid kit packs, 20 bandages, 20 hemostats, 20 American MREs, and 20 combat Ps. So now we have to go right out here and talk to the 3 individuals, telling them I'm leading his squad, and click through all his questions. Go back behind him. Here's Hippie. Same thing, telling him I'm his commander. Same thing with him. I'm just going to click through all his dialogue. The very last one's going to be Farmhand, who is up top above where you just talked to those 2 guys. Same thing with him, telling him I'm his new leader. I'm going to click through all his dialogue. And now we're going back to talk to Godun. He asked what you learned about the squad, ready to report strengths and weaknesses. He wants to start with Hippie. What can I say about his strengths? I'm going to say he's not very talkative. Doesn't say needlessly trustworthy. He says that he wants to strangle Plastinka. Ask if I think if we can rely on him. I am going to tell him he doesn't recognize me as a commander because he already said that I can play like his commander. I'm going to tell him he's always happy, has his own wavelength. I'm going to tell him the last one. His faults are an extension of his virtues, which can put everything out of sorts. And Farmhand. He's not fearless because he did say that he was not the bravest. I'm telling him he's a medic because he is a medic. And I'm going to tell him he's too gloomy. Ask him what should I do now. He wants me to offer them help and get their trust. And that ends meeting the Madcaps, and we get Unify the Madcaps. Right back to talk to him. Talk to Plastinka first. I'm asking him if he needs any help doing anything. Tell him I'm immune. We need to unify the squad, and you're a member of the squad. Basically tell him to shut the fuck up sometimes. Tell him he has a trained eye. He hit the nail on the head. Dedicate a little bit more time to his art. I'm going to tell him to paint his, paint his gear or weapons, which is going to give me a quest called A Flash of Color, where I'm supposed to go find him paint now, apparently.
Внимание, с минуты на минуту на зону обрушится выброс. Не найдете укрытие, превратитесь в шашлык для мутантов.
Now green is going to be up top here. He tells us the paints aren't his, they were his friends who never came back from a raid. I'm going to tell him, do you think Roller would want his paints to sit around? They should be used. You need to let go of the past. He wants me to do him a favor. Ask him what he needs. He wants to make soup for the men. He wants to make spicy sour borscht. That's going to complete the quest of Flash of Color, and now we get Princess Sorrel. Tell him I'll find this uncommon Sorrel for him, and we need to find Princess Sorrel for green, and we need to find 3 of them. The area we need to go find this Princess Sorrel is northwest of the base, so we're going to run up there, snag that. It's most likely going to be a plant we pick off the ground, one of sort of like the crafting materials. All right, we're up here in the area, like I said, to the northwest. And the Princess Sorrel is going to be this red flower like this. Cut the plant. There's one of them. 2. And is this 3? Those don't count. And 3. That ends Princess Sorrel, and we get the perfect ingredient. Now we just have to go back to green, hand those over. All right, we're back at the base. Going back up top, talk to green, give him his damn herbs. He's happy. He made some soup. That ends the perfect ingredient. We get 4 of the soup, and also we get a new quest called Simply Soup-erb. So apparently now we have to go and freaking feed shit to people. So back outside we go. And this is a timed quest. We have 4 minutes and 35 seconds left, and they're kind of spread out all over the place. So I'm just going to do it in a counterclockwise fashion here. We're going to start at the northeast of us and work our way around and then come back up to duty base. Okay, so we're up at the first one to the northeast. It's going to be Figa, whoever that is. Is it you? No, Frontier Soldier. There you go. Talk to him. Tell him you got a whole jar of soup from him, or for him. And we're going to head to the next one, which is going to be to the west mostly, but sort of northwest of this location. Pretty much straight down that road. So we're going to head that way now. We are at the next area right here, which is Tarabanka. And he's going to be on the right side of the road here inside of the little building. Tell him we got some soup. Give him that shit. And we're headed out. The next one's going to be to the southwest of us, named Kesha. All right. We are over at Kesha, which is, like I said, it's going to be pretty much directly west of the actual bar. Southwest of where we were. He's the one looking off to the horizon. Gonna tell him I got him some soup. Enjoy that shit. And I failed the other one because I was getting some artifacts that I found instead of just running to the people. So now it's a quest called Cold Soup because one of them I ran out of time. You probably won't have any problem making the time if you just run to the areas, but it's right after an mission and I saw artifacts. So nothing good, but I still saw artifacts. And Ataev, or however you pronounce his name, he's going to be right down here, which is to the southwest of the base, to the southeast of the last one I turned in, if you're going counterclockwise. That ends Cold Soup, and you get after lunch. Now we just have to return to green. I'm going to run back over there and see if I can find any artifacts on the way, and I'll see you in a second. All right, back at the base, going upstairs, talk to green again. Tell him I didn't deliver to everyone when it was hot. And that ends after lunch, and we get paints for Plastinka. So now we can actually go downstairs, talk to Plastinka again, give him the paints. That ends paints for Plastinka, and we get Paintjob for the Madcaps. I gotta go talk to Hippie to get his trust before he'll let the guy paint his gear, though. So ask him, does he need any support? He's being a little bitch. So I gotta go help Farmhand first. Tell him I'm trying to help. Ask him if there's anything I can do. He wants to get away from somebody named Urzian? Apparently the guy got pissed off. He didn't know where the birthplace of the AK was. Guy wants him to pass an entire armory exam because he didn't know. He wants me to help him pass this exam, so he wants me to help him cheat by whispering the answers because the other guy's got a concussion and won't hear. What are the questions? How should I prepare? Oh, he just wants me to look in the in-game guide about guns. We get the quest Theoretical Knowledge, and Ezian is downstairs right near where Plastinka is. He's right over here to the right of Plastinka. Let's talk to him real fast. I'm going to tell him that Farmhand's here to pass a test. He's got to stick up his ass about weapons. I tell him that he's ready to go. Wait for Farmhand. Let's begin. What's the base capacity of the magazine for the standard Kalashnikov rifle? And that one's going to be 30. The next question he asks is going to be, which of the following rifles is not found in the zone? Is the RT-20. Next question is, which of the following weapons has the highest firing distance? It's going to be L96A1. So glad that the webcam is still doing the same shit. Anyway, back to this. Which melee weapon is not found in the zone is the Naginata. And that's going to be all the questions he asks. He's happy. He passed the test. That ends Theoretical Knowledge. And now we get the quest No Rest for Farmhand. He says he's got one more thing that's helping him not feel it, or that's making him not feel at peace. Apparently, probably he took his magazine, probably a porn mag. He wants me to go and barter my way into the warehouse, use a lockpick, and get his magazine back from wherever it's at. So that ends No Rest for Farmhand, and we get Farmhand's weakness, which apparently is porn. And the actual warehouse is legitimately, this is where we took the test. Here's Farmhand still standing here. Right around here is Jushk, which is, there's the vendors right there. So it's just right here. Let's talk to him. I've already met him before, so I asked him, so I can't go in the warehouse. He says I need a pass from a senior officer. And I got 3 things I can say to him. I just wanted to pick out some new gear. Lost the pass. Can I go on without it? Once I find it, I'll definitely show it to you. Or I'm just trying to help out a buddy. An officer confiscated an interesting magazine from him, and I think the magazine's somewhere in the warehouse. I'm gonna tell him, actually, I was trying to help a buddy out. An officer confiscated a magazine, the very last one. He says he understands who took it, and I'm gonna tell him Ezran. Apparently he hates him too, so good. He can't stand him. Do you know which crate belongs to Ezran? Whatever. So can we make a deal? If anyone notices an unauthorized person, how about this? You give me a bottle of booze, I'll let you in for a second. You can dig around, but try not to make a huge mess. Tell him that works. And he just wants 1 vodka. So I'm going to tell him I'm going to come right back. I'm pretty sure I've got vodka in my stash. 1 vodka. Take the booze. So we're going to deliver him his vodka. And by the way, this is a timed portion. As soon as you give him this, you only have so long inside before you have to get kicked out. And every time you go back in, if you fail, you have to give him a new vodka. So in we go. I'm going to go to this crate right here. Try to break in. Let's go left, right, left, right, left, left. Open the crate. That ends in search of the magazine, and we get Kirby print and leave. Now, if you go to that crate and use the same sequence, it should work. It seems to be consistent on that crate with that combination. So once you do that, we're going back to Farmhand, which is still in the same spot after he took the test right here. Give the magazine. And he's going to tell us what Hippie's problems are. Apparently some dude named Sparrow is a courier, and he keeps making fun of him and pissing him off. So I got to go talk to Sparrow. That ends Kirby print, and we get Hippie's problem. So once you get done talking to Farmhand, you can come over here. We're going to talk to this vendor right here, the one that you sell trash to, Kamakov. And we're going to say, can you tell me anything about Sparrows? You guys are buddies, right? How can I put pressure on him? And I'm going to tell him nothing, but he's bullying somebody and I need to rein him in. And he says that Ezrin is the only one that can make him calm the fuck down and kind of scare him. So that gives us Ezrin's word. Now we come right over here, and Ezrin is sitting right to the right of the vendors. We're going to talk to him. I'm going to tell him I'm here on business, need your help. Sparrow is bullying one of the soldiers. Can you help me rein him in? That ends Ezrin's word. I'm going to say thanks. That's what I needed to hear. And now we're going to go make a deal with Sparrow, who is over here next to the auctioneer. Tell him I wanted to talk to you about Hippie. Tell him he's in my squad. Stop making fun of him. And if you talk to the other vendor in Ezra, you have the last one here that says tell it to Ezrin. He's planning to talk to you personally about it. And what can I do? You don't want to listen to me. Maybe you'll listen to him. Hippie's off limits now. That ends Hippie's problem, and we get Sparrow's silence. So now that that's done, we got to go talk to Hippie, which is all the way back over here where he was. I want to tell him I took care of Sparrow. He won't make fun of you anymore. Wanted to help. You're part of the squad. That ends Sparrow's silence, and we get Paintjob for the Madcaps complete as well. Now we go back and talk to Plastinka. Ask him if he's going to paint the squad mate's gear, and tell him just talk to him. He tells him if he paints a dick on the gun, I'll kill you. Their guns are painted. They're happy. That ends unifying the Madcaps, and we get a new quest called A Squad Unified. Now we're going right back over and talking to Godun again. He's in the same spot he's been. Helped each of the squad members. We got to figure out who's going to go in to what position. So someone who isn't afraid of a shootout, I'm going to say send in Hippie. Now you need somebody to cover fire, and if need be, stitch up any fighter. That's going to be Farmhand since he's a medic. And the sniper is going to be Plastinka. We're done assigning squad roles. We get 70,700 rubles, 2 bags of composite plate 5s, 5 epinephrines, 5 morphines, and 20 estrixin. And he's not sending us with them. They're going to do that on their own. That ends A Squad Unified, and we get Military Stalkers request as a new quest. Now we have to go talk to Peregrine again, which he is still up top. So we're running back over to him. He said, you need my help. And we're supposed to be cracking the PDA and hacking into it. That ends Military Stalker's request, and we get, what is Zivcas hiding? Hack the officer's PDA. When you're done talking to him, the PDA is going to be lying behind him right here next to this phone. So click on that and click hack. Can't log in without a password. Log into the BIOS. You press keyboard shortcut, open the IO system. Digging into it a bit, you find the program responsible. Realize if you change the code a little, you can bypass the protection. You see a canvas of code. After some time, you find lines that can be edited. You need to find a binary variable to set its value. So what you're going to do here is on line 1, if is authenticated, you want to set it to false. Go to the next code fragment. Then we're going to go to line 5, and you want to set it to Boolean user permissions equals true, true, true. Go to the next code fragment. You're going to go to line 10 and set it to int counter equals user data.count. Then we're going to line 13 and set it to if user permission equals false, send to server user data. After that, you hit login and you manage to unlock the PDA. Read all entries. One recent entry reads, more and more often the twins are screwing around with their boss's orders. We need their power to coordinate all the squads, but then they go AWOL time after time. It gets annoying. The guys say they have some personal vendetta against the fanatics, and they make us chase after the blessed like babysitters. Humiliating. Execution reported that this time the twins went to the barrier. It's good that some of our top brass managed to blackmail the military. That weakens the frontier. Now we have to go to the barrier for the twins. The executioner and the bosses want to make sure their precious guides don't die. Executioner wants us to attack one of the far frontier outposts. He says it'll serve as a warning. Looks like we're going to have to get involved. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Tell him we figured it out. Here, take lots of interesting stuff in here. Who do you think these twins are? He said they're blessed, and I'm going to tell him that Davydov and Godun should know about that. He says he wants to send somebody undercover into the Covenant. He wants to send somebody else because the other guy died who he wanted to send. He wants to send Bearing. He wants me to search a stash that I have to find, get the Covenant members' gear, and bring it back to him. That ends what is Zivcas hiding, and we get preparing for infiltration. Now, don't forget your scanner and your detector because you are going to need to find a signal. for this quest. So if you don't have your scanner on you or your Buryat or candle, depending on what you have, make sure you snag one before you go out. Otherwise, you're going to be having to run all the way back. Okay, so we're outside and we have to go to the southeast to the area where we need to scan. We are over here in the scan radius, so we are going to pull our scanner out. Looks like you just have to keep doing this until you get the right one. Here we go. So the stash is going to be, if you're in this area, find this little tower near the waypoint, turn left, go into these stalls right here, / toilets or something. And there's a small backpack in one of these. Examine the stash. That ends Military Stalkers stash, and we get the quest Covenant Gear. And we also receive the item of Covenant Gear. Now we just have to go all the way back to the base and give it to Peregrine. All right, back in the base, going back up to talk to Peregrine. He's in the same spot. Got the gear. He wants us to talk to Bering and see if he's ready to go and knows enough about Covenant to not get caught. And we get a Covenant note from him that ends Covenant Gear, and we get a final test. And Bering is going to be right here beside you. Let me read this note real fast. The note is going to have all the information that you need if you want to read it to be able to pass the test you have to give him. So we're going to talk to Bering and ask if he's ready to start the check. Peace and Suffering. And you tell him that's right, Peace and Suffering. That is the correct name, Metropolite. On this one, you're going to tell him small correction. Within the clan, he's commonly referred to as the Covenant Battle Angel. This one's going to be a correction, not a strike from God, but a strike from the Divine Whip. Keep going. This one's going to be wrong. That's the 8th commandment, not the 7th. And that should be the end of it till any time. Are we done with the last check? That ends final test, and we get the quest. We get the quest test passed. Now we go right back over here and talk to Peregrine. Ask him, what do you think? And he's sending us back to talk to Davydov and Godun. So that ends test pass. We get a quest called the New Strike, and that gives us 20,000 rubles as well. So now we're jumping off here, going back over here to talk to Godun and Davydov again. And he wants me to take the squad and go to a SAM site and kill the Zivcas people. That ends the quest, a New Strike, and we get Order for the Madcaps, which they're back over here where Hippie was originally. I don't know if it matters who you talk to. I talked to Hippie. And here you can choose whether to have your squad take on snipers or the heavily armed infantry. I tell them to take on the snipers. That ends an Order for the Madcaps, and we get Assault on the SAM site. Tell them, great, let's get going. The SAM site and Godun is going to be to the southwest of us, so head down there. Jesus Christ, it's dark. All right, we're over here where we need to be. Like I said, it's to the southwest of the base. And when you get here, they're all going to be standing around waiting on you. So we're going to talk to Godun. And I'm going to tell him, let's move out. And he's going to teleport you where you need to go. That updates the quest and gives us a quest called Antennas, where we have to find a way to disable the antennas. When you first zone in, there's an ammo crate right here. There's a sniper directly right there. And you're just clearing stuff out at this point. Two more snipers, some heavies. Looks like there's a roving pack back there. Once you've cleared the area out, each one of these towers is going to have a lever on it. And using those levers is going to spawn more enemies. So be ready to clear out the new ones that are popping in. Did that guy just use the thing to get more armor? Alright, they seem to be dead. Seems to be all of them. And I only had to do 3 of them. Oh shit. That one threw a grenade. I only had to do 3 of them for it to update the quest, and now it just has to eliminate all the fighters. So now you're just clearing out the last of the fighters here. Jesus. I did not see that guy. There's one up there too, isn't there? Oh, that's not one. I thought that was. Still one up top. He doesn't want to peek. Oh god, that's a lot of snipers over there. There he is. My brother in Christ, would you please show yourself? Actually, are those my guys? Those are my guys. It looks like you can go through the building, but I would rather get up here so I can actually kind of see down and see what's going on. I'm gonna go through the building now, though. More ammo / armor there, which I do not care about. I feel like there's still somebody left. There's got to be somebody left alive. There's 2 big boys on guns as soon as you come up over this little ladder. Damn grenades. Now we're going to go in the building here. And now we got to fight Executioner. Let's make sure I have enough bullets out for this.
Я тебя прикончу.
The fuck? That was interesting.
Умри, падла.
Can't see. I mean, just spam med kits right there. If you've got a decent build, it shouldn't be too bad. It does kind of suck though, because he flashbangs. Just kind of hard to see what's going on. And now we just need to talk with Godun. Head back outside and kind of backtrack here. Tell him to yell, let's get out of here. And it's going to teleport you back to the frontier base. Unknown source is picking up again. I turned off the voice acting because I didn't want to have to like wait for them to talk on all the quests. All right, we're going back over to where Davydov and Godun were in the past in the little room here. Talk to Davydov. For all the back and forth there between these three guys, we get 23,000 rubles, a sawed-off Chiappa triple barrel shotgun. Nice. Assorted crates of SBP for the 545, 556, and 762. 3 pouches of guides first aid kits, 2 combat Ps, a pouch of incendiary shotgun ammo, the executioner charm, which is not bad looking, and 10,000 season points. That ends confrontation inevitable, and we get 2 quests, To the Inflow and Den again. To the Inflow is going to be another main quest, and Den again is going to be a side quest for Brazen. So we've killed Executioner. We are going to head down and meet Davydov at the Inflow. All right, so it looks like he's going to be right here next to one of our headquarters. So when you come in this way, I'm coming in the back side, which technically is the north side. There's the headquarters guy. We're going to run this way, go upstairs, and Davydov is going to be there. He's going to be all the way upstairs on the 3rd floor, not the 2nd floor. Come this way, and he's going to be right here to the left. Let's talk to him, see what he's got to say. And he's telling us to go destroy as many Covenant squads as we can. And that ends to the Inflow, and we get the quest Weakening the Covenant. And we just need to kill camps around here. So I cleared out that sniper position. That counted as 1. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, I'm about to be done with this quest. Jesus. All right, so that's done with this. We have to return back to the headquarters, which is in the north area of the Inflow. So I'm going to run up there and I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, we are coming up on the base here, the headquarters actually. Going back up to the 3rd floor and talking to Davydov. I'm telling him I took out all the Covenant squads, and that's going to give us 10,000 rubles. They apparently figured out Bering was a spy, captured him, and Peregrine and Jushk ran after him, so I'm going to meet them. That ends War with the Fanatics, and we get Bering's Exfiltration. And that is going to be to the southeast of us. So let's head that way. We're coming up on Jushk. He's going to be under the bridge right here. Let's talk to him. And he's going to take me to the military stalkers that I'm looking for, which is Bering and Peregrine. There's an ammo crate I ran right past right there, just in case you need it. Okay, I see him now. Sniper right there. Looks like we have to climb the boxes and make the jump right here to the right. And now we're just clearing shit out. Oh god, there's mortar shells. Is that gonna hurt me? Yeah, mortar shells are damaging to me too, so I gotta chill for a second. Oh, there's a sniper. You know what? We're running. Whoa. Dropping down and immediately getting behind cover because there's a lot of stuff looking at me. Oh, another one up there. All right. Ooh, backpack. Nice. Probably shouldn't have ego chowed that quite so hard. Did he die? Go ahead and swap this out since that's kind of fucked. More ammo right there if you need it. Yeah, he did die. Oh. Good thing you can't kill your own people. Alright, so here's Bearing and I guess that's Peregrine that's hurt. Is there anybody else I need to shoot? Is there any snipers or... Doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's talk to them. How do we get out of here? That ends under fire. Apparently Peregrine's dead or about to die. And we pick up keep your head down. We have to lay low and wait. I'm guessing this is just a holdout section. Yeah. All right, we're getting the radio from Plastinka. Found the mortar team and decided to give it a good idea to shut them down. Okay, so they killed the mortar machine, so we're done with that bullshit. Now we got to talk to Bearing again. He wants me and my dudes to get Peregrine's body out. Tell him, yep, you ready to go? That ends Madcap's rescuers, and we get information on the Covenant. And that teleports us back. Nice. So now we're back at the base. I'm sorry, we're back at the headquarters, which is in the north of the Inflow here. So back upstairs to talk to Davydov, and we're also getting another unknown source. Says her name was Nina. Please help me. They must not find me. Talking to Davydov. Let's get through his dialogue here. See what he's got to say. Now we're going to storm the factory to try and get Orpheus before Covenant kills him or takes him, so we can figure out whatever he knows. So we need Orpheus, his documents, laptop, PDA, everything. And that ends information on the Covenant, and we pick up assault plan. Plan the assault with the Madcaps, which they are downstairs, so let me run down to the second floor. And they'll be right here. Let's talk to Plastinka first. We need to take Orpheus alive. So it's going to be two waves. I'm going in first, and then these guys are going to come in after me. Or I can tell them to hold occupied position as backup as part of the second wave. I'm going to tell them to be the second wave. I'd rather be by myself. That finishes the assault plan quest, and we get in position. Now we just need to meet my team near the factory, which is right over here, which is just southeast of us. I'm going to make my way down there. I'll see you guys here in a second. All right, we're pretty close to where we need to be down here to meet up with our teams / Hippie. And they're going to be chilling right over here. Let's talk to Hippie because I think that's who I need to. And once you get here, you can just tell them go to battle, and it teleports you where you need to go. Shit. Those are my guys. How the fuck can I not? That's my own guy. And we're just working our way towards, I think I hear another enemy. Working our way towards the yellow dot here. Whoops. I'm guessing that's the guy we're talking to. Is that there's still somebody alive, right? Who is shooting? And at what? Whatever. He's gonna be right up here, second floor. Gonna tell him take it easy. Give me everything you got. Weapons, laptop, documents, PDA. And apparently a Covenant member took the laptop, so we don't get that. But that completes breaking through to Orpheus, and it gives us Zivcas Counter-Attack. So now we have to break through. I want to break free. That's a lot of enemies. We got a lot of enemies. You see that guy? Wait, is that can't be it, right? Escape the factory. Hey yo. There always seems to be a random backpack in these little instances that has decent shit. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, we'll keep using that for now. Hello, there we go. And we're going out the same way we came in. Back up the hill. And we talked to the duty soldier at the top up here. That ends safe passage. And we get operation report. And he's going to teleport me out, so I don't have to do anything else there. And we're back at the headquarters, so let's go upstairs and talk to Davydov. Am I interrupting? All right, so we're supposed to set these two scanners up to try and locate the twins when they use their powers. And that's going to give us 50,600 rubles, 3 pouches of lab first aid kits, 3 injectors, 10 hemostats, 10 energy drinks, 10 Arnie tonics, 10 beans, thermal blocks, and a running man charm. All right, that ends operation report, and we get search for the twins. Tell them thank you, it's time to go. We have to install 2 scanners. One is going to be directly southish and a little bit east. And the other one's going to be way southeast. So I will see you guys here shortly. All right, we're pretty close to where I need to be. There just happens to be PvP going on right here, so I might make it, I might not. Okay, so apparently you have to climb. Oh, it's right here. Nice. So the first one is on this crane at the inflow, but it's up this very first one right here. So that's not too terrible. Now the next one is going to be pretty much straight east from here, so. Okay. This scanner site was legitimately under this crane, so that's not bad. Now we need to return to Davydov. We're back at the headquarters now. We're going to go up top and talk to Davydov. He's in the same spot again. Scanners are set up, which apparently we didn't get anything for that. He said they're set up, so we should be able to detect the twins now, and then we'll proceed with the assault on Forge 11. Right, now I'm going to go meet Phil. That ends waiting for results, and we have a meeting with Phil, which the meeting is going to take place to the southwest of the headquarters. So Phil's going to be on the second floor of this building where his ping is. I'm going to tell him I'm right behind him, and he's taking me to wherever I need to go, so I don't have to do anything. We're going to talk to him again once we get here. I'm going to tell him, make it sound like everybody in Zivcas is not interested in the master of the zone or cooperating with the military. He's talking about when we killed Colonel Vlasov after they sided with the orderlies, and they're using the information that he broke off and came into the zone as blackmail. I'm going to tell him the top one where we need to bargain for Orpheus's life. I'm going to tell him the final decision is Davydov's not mine to make, and I'll tell him about the offer. That ends a meeting with Phil, and we get a deal with Phil. And now we get kicked back out of here, and we are in the exact spot where we left from, so we're going to head back to Davydov now. All right, back at the headquarters, going back up to the top floor, talk to Davydov. Tell him I'll meet with Phil, and he told me the relationship between the military and Zivcas, and he's willing to help if we exchange Orpheus. They're blackmailing the military. He's going to leak the dirt on Vlasov and get a bunch of the high military people fired, killed, whatever. And then we'll ally with the military. Apparently the scanners worked to pick up the twins' energy. And we're going to go after the twins solo. That ends a deal with Phil, and we get a quest called The Twins Located. Now we have to go meet with Jushka. Now for this part, we need to go to the southwest and meet up with Jushka. However you pronounce his name. All right, we're pretty close to where we need to go and meet him. Actually see him right there in front of me. Let's talk to him. Show me the way. And he's going to teleport us there so we don't have to run anywhere. And now we just need to reach the twins and kill the twins. I'm going to be on the lookout for backpacks because apparently there's always seems to be a backpack in the instances like this where you get some decent barter items, maybe some tools. Is that a backpack? No. There's a backpack somewhere. I know it. Oh my God. You can't leave the location. I'm not trying to leave the location. Where the oh, I think I heard a portal. I think I was supposed to jump into a portal. Let's go back up here and see. I was supposed to jump down here at the minimum. Huh. Weird, he can shoot me, but I can't shoot him. Where's the backpack? Oh, here's a portal. Oh, let's get rid of that shit plate first. Corpse here. Might as well search that. Well, at least if I turn this on, I can see. Because there's no fog. Oh, bitch. No. Oh my god, why are there so many fucking black holes? That place sucks. Just searching bodies now. Kind of hard to see. That's where I came from. What? Son of a bitch. Get me out of this thing. Well, that sucks. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna... I don't... Like, everywhere I go, it keeps... Chill out.
Нет, мы не должны были появляться здесь. Мы пошли против природы, против того, что нам дозволено природой. Ты во всем виноват. Ты пошел против нас.
So I can come this way if I go a certain little area right there, but if I go any other direction, I can't. That's fucking... Well, shit, now what? I've already been here, haven't I? I feel like I've been to this whole area. Oh, I hadn't been here. That's new. Okay, we're making some progress now. I don't want to go through that, though. This way. Huh? This way? I feel like this is not the right way. Actually, that might be the right way. Oh, ooh, that's a... Can't fucking see. Okay. Good fucking luck trying to figure out where I'm going, because I'm just kind of going toward those purple guys and the dead bodies. It seems to be the the way you're supposed to go. So the backpack, nice. God damn it. There's one. Is that another backpack? It is. Dude, there's all kinds of backpacks in this one. There's another body. Hello? Okay, this one's still alive. Okay. Hey. Oh, I see a tunnel. Wait, this is... I've already been that direction. Go this way? I feel like this is circles. This is a fucking circle. I've already been over here. Okay. So back here, this is the guy that said that, oh, here's a new person. This way. Oh, a bubble. Thank fucking God. That was terrible. I hate that crap. Night vision did help, though. Another backpack? Memory shard. Okay. I'm obviously going to come in here and check. I want to see if there's any more backpacks. Nice. Oh, another backpack.
Снова здесь. Но иди и смотри на кладбище своих попыток. Скоро их станет больше.
Why can I not get that one? Can I climb this way and get it? I want that backpack, but apparently it's not clickable, which sucks. Oh, those backpacks with those shards, I'm supposed to have gotten the shards. Is this the bubble? It is a bubble. Okay.
Они создают ложных идолов и идут за ними, как послушное и слепое стадо. Как и тебе, им не дано увидеть и постичь. Они прячут мусор по норам и называют это наградой. Мерзость.
I'm not even looking for the twins. I'm looking for backpacks. Memory shard. Oh, we gotta get 5 shards here. What the hell? Okay. That's not a memory shard. Backpack on top of the well. Dude, get down the fucking... There we go. Oh, nice. Memory shard. There's number 2. Okay, don't see any backpacks here.
В который раз ты проходишь этот путь? Первый? А может быть уже 10-й? Ну, конечно. Ты не помнишь. Мы истончаем твою память каждый раз, когда ты приходишь к нам и погибаешь от наших рук.
Fuck up.
Это неотвратимо.
Jesus, that's loud. Let's go up this tower, see if there's anything up here. I still need 3 more shards, and I've only found 2. Found a lot of backpacks, but no shards. Gotta be one up here, right? Apparently not. Alright. Ow. Oh, fuck. Not seeing any more houses. Go this way, I guess? This I've already got, right? Fuck. Did I come through here? Nothing there. Nothing there. I guess this way, because I don't see anywhere else to go that's got any buildings that may have a... Have I been in this one? I think I have. I don't think I found anything, though, so maybe I missed something? No? Look. Whatever, I'm going in this house. Maybe not. What are y'all up here doing? Get out of the way. Nice. Memory shard. Apparently you can't get in there either. Okay. No getting in this house? Can I jump up? No. What about top, bitch? Ooh, a new one. Nice.
Снова пытаешься собрать все осколки? А ты знаешь, что это такое? Мы разорвали твой разум, раскололи твою память и разбросали ее, паразит. И будем делать это снова и снова.
Loved if they didn't make something super fucking loud that you have zero control over. I don't even have dialogue or radio or anything or announcers turned on, and there's this guy's still fucking screaming. We're missing one. One backpack. I think we've been in this house. Yeah, we've gotten this one. We've already been up top there. Obviously can't go that way. I've definitely been this way. Oh, there's something out here. Have I been out here? There's a guy right here too. Oh, damn it. I mean, I'm glad I got something out of that, but I thought I was going to be done with the... No.
Ты ведь уже слышал ее, а мы чувствовали. Дорога к ней сложнее, чем сюда, но тебе ее уже не пройти, паразит.
That is not the correct backpack either. Thought that was it, bro. I was done. I was happy thinking that was done with this shit. Is there one inside this place? Not really. Oh, wait, is this a new area? Wait, this might be a new area over here. This is a new area. I hadn't been here yet. No. Nice.
Ты снова проиграешь,
Jesus.
потому что ты одинок. Одиночество сжигает тебя. Ты здесь один, ты там один. Те, кого ты слушаешься, используют тебя. Ты для них просто инструмент, который они выкинут, когда придет время.
Okay, now I got 2 dots. One's right here. That doesn't mean anything. Let's go to the other one. Oh, I know. I'm supposed to go up in the middle of that thing now, right? Yeah, it's a bubble. Nice. Alright. That was a
Ты
terrible.
уже сражался с нами и проиграл. Ты в петле, как муравей, ползаешь по глобусу и думаешь, что твой мир бесконечен. Приходи и запусти цикл своей безысходности снова.
So loud and non-mutable. Okay. We are now inside that building that I was trying to get on top of, it looks like. I'm looking for free things, because I like free things. Don't see shit. Alright, up the stairs we go. This is not stairs. Up the ladder we go. Do I see anything? No. On the wrong side of that ladder. Oh, I'm just making my way up to the other bubble I see. I don't see a backpack down there. Or up here. Nailed it. And now we have the twins. Why can I not shoot? I have 0 bullets. Are you fucking serious? Why did it give me no ammo? They took away all my plates too. Actually, they may not have taken away my plates. I think it's because of my more die. Why does it start me with nothing? This fucking dog shit game, dude. Been playing this game again for all of 2 days and I'm already just astounded at how badly it's coded. Are they just non-stop healing? Whoa! What's this fella doing? Is there gonna be another chasey boy? Where's this other guy? Somebody is shooting at me and I don't see. Oh, there he is. That wasn't too bad. It was just, I probably could have one-shot it if it had gave me any bullets, meds, or ammo when I got in here. Anyway, whoever Nina is telling me that I made it and that she knew she could rely on me. Where am I going? Oh, bubble. Return to Davydov. I still can't believe it threw me into the boss fight with absolutely no plates, meds, anything. Okay, so we got to run back down to the inflow. I will see you guys here in a second once we get all the way back down there. Okay, we're back at the headquarters. We're going to run upstairs. I'm assuming he's upstairs and talk to Davydov again. Yeah, he's in the same spot. Tell him to get rid of the crazy twins. Phil kept his end of the bargain, apparently. They let Orpheus go. Apparently one of my Madcaps squad was wounded. That gave us 150,000 rubles, a captain's watch, which it looks like it's the SVU. Yeah, it's an SVU. There are a couple crates of all the SBP ammos for rifles, some ensign ammo, a Gemini charm, which is actually not bad looking, and 15,000 season points, and we get the quest Madcaps is in Trouble. And tell them thanks. We're going to hurry back to my men, which I think they're just downstairs, right? Yeah, they're going to be on the very bottom east side of this building. Apparently it's Hippie that's wounded. Apparently Hippie won't survive if they don't operate, and he needs surgical instruments and very strong painkillers. A regular first aid kit won't do the trick, so he went to get the painkillers and the instruments. So I'm supposed to go get the drugs for sure and possibly the instruments. That ends Madcaps in Trouble and we get the quest Everything for Surgery, which apparently one of them's right here. Who's this? Oh, here's a guy. Here's Plastinka. He's upstairs outside and we need to find Kesha. I'm going to tell him I'm going to go get the instruments myself, and that gives me the quest Surgical Instruments, which they're still supposedly here. I'm just guessing they're outside. So let me go outside and jump down. I think the guy's going to be somewhere out here. Where the hell's this dude at? Oh, here's Kesha. My fighter's wounded, needs medical help. I'm looking for surgical instruments. Is there no way we can make a deal? So he's telling me there's a squad that went out that had good instruments on them. So that ends surgical instruments, and I need to go find Tarabanka's crew and get the instruments from him. So I got that quest now. Maybe the roof? Oh, okay. On the roof is Atayev. Want to ask for some painkillers. Riga might have something. I'm gonna tell him we can maybe use bearing to get the guy to give us something. If you can distract Riga, I'll try to get into his backpack and look for some painkillers. All right, so we got to figure out how to distract him, and we get the quest Riga. You know Riga. I'm gonna ask Ezrin, who's downstairs, or Erzin, who's downstairs. I'm gonna say I need to distract him. Can you strike up a convo? Oh, he's gonna go talk to the guy so that I can get his shit stolen. So if you're having problems finding him like I was, when you come to the second floor, you come out of the stairs and take the first right, go out the window to the left, go all the way through, and Riga's right here. But I think Bearing is also over here, right? Yeah, Bearing's right here. I'm gonna tell him the top one. I know Riga's in possession of him. Can you help me? I'll talk to Riga myself. Try to distract him with Erzin's help. All right, so that completes Riga. We got theft for the greater good. And I think we can go talk to, however you pronounce his name up top, Azrael, Azur, or I have to look at what his name is. I can't remember how you spell it. Ataev. So you got the painkillers. Can you give them to me? That ends theft for the greater good. We get the strong painkillers. Now all we have to do, we got to hide from the emission, then we got to go southeast for Tarabanka's squad. And once this thing is over with, I'm going to head over there, and I will see you guys then. All right. We are almost over here where we need to be. Like I said, it's going to be southeast of the main base, or the main headquarters here. And we are just checking bodies because we need to find the right man. There was somebody up here above. There's Tarabanka. Examine the body. Okay, that ends Tarabanka's instruments and everything for the surgery, and we get fight for your life. We get the instruments, energy drink, some Astrixin bandages, and some military first aid kits. And now we just got to head back to the headquarters. All right, so we're back on the east side of this building, bottom floor. Let's talk to Farmhand. He says, let's get started. Here comes Plastinka. Give them both the items. All right. The drugs are taking effect. That's my cue to get started. Sorry, guys. Don't know if I'm up for the task. So I got to tell Farmhand one of three things. I'm going to tell him his life's at stake. You got this. Let me know if you need help. So they didn't bring enough painkillers. We got to hold him down. We got one of four things I can do. I'm going to tell him the first one. Remember something good. It'll help you forget the pain. Remember the fiction. Remember Pandora. How are things looking, Farmhand? All right, that seems to have worked out. And that completes the quest Fight for Life. And we get the quest Request a Sitrep. And that also gives us 14,800 rubles. Tell them thank you. I need to head to command. So now we got to go back up to the third floor and talk to Davydov again. He was operated. All we got to do is wait. That ends Request a Sitrep, and we get Covenant Officers quest. We need to go get officer chevrons from the Covenant officers. I'm guessing any of the Covenant camps around here will give chevrons, so we're going to go test that out. I just have to run around and find one real fast. The Sniper's Den did not give me a chevron. The Covenant Strike Group did. So let's go do this strike group over here. This one gave me a chevron. That's a chevron. There's an officer's camp right there. That's a boss. Okay, we're done with chevrons. So now we have to run all the way back up and talk to Davydov again. I've got your officer chevrons. Okay, so basically we're going to push the Covenant back to their base and try to take Forge 11 while they're back in their base. So that ends chevrons for Davydov, and we get the quest capturing the outpost. And we just have to capture any outpost. All right, so we're back. This is day number 2. I went to bed last night. Didn't finish this up, so now we're going to continue this quest line. I have to go find an outpost and capture it, so that's what we're going to do right now. And there's one being disputed right here. There's an artifact over there. Oh shit. I want that artifact. Probably nothing good, which is not. It's a red crystal. But I couldn't not. Oh, nice. Quest over with. We're heading back to meet up with Godun. The parkour system update where you can actually mantle on ledges is so fucking nice. When Expo does something good, I will praise him for it. And the being able to climb is so much better. That doesn't mean I'm not going to talk shit about them when they do something stupid, though. Okay, Godun is now in the Forge. So I got to go to Forge. So we're over here. We're at Godun, which is kind of to the south, mostly east of the top Forge 11 to barrier transition. Let's talk to him, see what he's got to say. And knock the Covenant out of the outpost. Nice. And you tell him to lead the way, and it automatically teleports you to... Oh, mother... The way he ran up on me, I thought he was an enemy. Wait, where are the enemies at? Okay, we're just getting right in here. What? Dude, there's so many fucking people shooting. There we go. Yeah, I have to have my night vision on still. I'm gonna search around because I know there's usually... What? Can't interact with that. There's usually backpacks in these instances that give you sometimes upgrade kits, like repair kits, stuff like that, and non-transferable barter items, which, like right here. Yeah, non-transferable, like this is 20 of these things, and it gives me standard tools. I will take all the free shit I get. Oh, take all the free shit I can because I'm always behind. Apparently I have to plant in mines in places. Just now looked at the quest text. There's one I kind of want to try this SVE. That's an enemy. I thought that was Godun. Godun, what the fuck, bro? Thought you were here to help. Okay, this thing's kind of poo-poo as an SVU. Take that shit off. Oh, my dear Lord. Obviously, we're looking for more backpacks. The real prize out of all these quests is the backpacks. Planting explosives up here. That's not able to be opened, so I guess we're going this way. Oh, that guy died. Is that a person? Whoa. My man, you're in the way. Don't see anything here. Still looking for backpacks. Another explosive. Gonna pie off the room here. Another one down there. Okay. Can you go in here? Nope. What's up, yeah? Another generator. Can you do anything with these? I feel like you're supposed to do something since they have an interact icon. Alright, upstairs we go. Oh, those are my guys. Alright, place that. Whoops. I feel like... Noise. Didn't see that guy up there. Nothing in these. That's blocked off. Let me go up here. Can I see anybody else? No. What did you? Nothing. Man. I see another place to place a explosive. Aha! See, they're sneaky. There's a backpack back here. I'm not sure. I'm sure these are the same for everybody, right? Like every time you come through there, there's a backpack there. Either way, there's a backpack right here when you come up this ramp. I feel like... Who is shooting? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's pie this room off if we can. Deny this other guy to be able to shoot me. Nice. Who is shooting out here? Oh god, there's one chasing me. Where'd he go? Oh wait, so you're gonna push all the way up to there and then just stand there? That dude had a shotgun. That kind of actually hurt. Give me more backpacks. I need more things. The fuck? Another C4 installation up here. Have one more down, maybe over there. Oh, I think it's over there. Might be down though. All right, this is where I came from a second ago. This is where my two guys were up here shooting down. There's a C4. All right, Godun popped up here. Oh, you sneaky bitch. You thought. All right, I'm gonna continue this way for a second. Can you crawl through here? You can. Aha! See, another backpack. You gotta be looking everywhere. So after you get done and plant the last C4, you can crawl through the bookshelf here, and there's another backpack over there on the left. All right, let's talk to this turd. Davydov will be pleased. Made a lot of noise. We'll fight him again at some point. Hello? Oh, okay. You talk to him again, it takes you back to the headquarters in Barrier. So we're back here again. Now we need to talk with Davydov again. Okay, talking to Davydov. Frontier's leadership holds a large war council with a Rise messenger in attendance. Will I join you? Chetsky. We're going to be in the Vanguard, whatever the fuck that is, aside from my armor. Apparently we're getting ready to defeat Zivcas and capture the master of the zone. Okay, so we're apparently about to move over into the Forge 11 area and do more quests. And after you get done talking to him here, that completes final advice. We get 95,900 rubles, 2 bag of composite plates, 5, 3 epi, 3 morphine, 5 energy drinks, 5 canned beans, and then 10 combat peas. And we get division of forces. And we have to talk with the Madcaps. I think they're still on the 2nd floor here. Okay, so we have two different things. They're going to do one of the options. We're going to do the other. We can either do mines, or we can either place mines behind enemy lines on the routes, or we can sweep enemy stashes. I'm going to say I'm going to sweep the stashes. And after you choose whichever one you want to do, either plant the mines or empty stashes, that completes division of forces, and we get redistribution of loot. And since I'm doing the Zivcas stashes, we need trophy loot, and there's 4 of them. And they are scattered about the forge. Okay, so the first stash I get to is going to be this, technically the 3rd stash. There's going to be a large backpack here. Examine the stash. Take that shit out. Leave. Now, if you die doing this, apparently you lose your progress. You have to come back and get these again. So for the 4th stash, it's going to be in this building right here, which you can come in from the east side here. You're going to go down, up through here, and it's going to be underneath the board here. Got that one. Let's leave. We're going to head down to the 2nd stash, which the 2nd stash is going to be the one near the middle of the zone, so it's probably going to be the one that you're more likely to get killed around. You honestly may want to start there, but I don't think things through. So here we are. Now, if you're approaching from the east side, you don't actually have to go in the middle zone, it doesn't look like. You can come downstairs right here. It's going to be to the right of this big tower on the east side. Downstairs, it's just laying at the bottom of these stairs. There's nowhere else to go, so shouldn't be too hard to find. And now we're heading to the last one, which is technically, I think, the first one. Yeah. For the first stash, if you come in from the west side of it here, it's going to be right here between these boxes and these crates. Examine, take. After you get the 4th one, that ends redistribution of loot, and we get trophies stashed. Now we have to head back to the north up here, and we're going to stash them all there. If you die before you make it back up there, you got to do it all again. So you're going to come to the truck sitting right here and click on the crate. Put Zivcas loot in the stash. That ends trophy stashed, and you get cover for bearing. Now we need to kill 7 Zivcas scientists, and it only happens in the Forge 11. So, all right, this is a Zivcas raid over here. So we're going to go kill that and see if that's what counts for this. Those are my people, my people. That did not count. All right, we're going to try killing these sappers. These are Zivcas sappers right here, and see if that counts. Jesus, my aim. You didn't see that. Shut up. That's a fucking grenade. Get away from that grenade real fast. Okay, that did count. 2 of those counted. Let's see if some of these other guys will count. Three. 4. Nice. So you just have to find a Zivcas people. Uh-oh, I hear somebody out there. Oh, it's a friendly. Nice. After you complete that, you have to wait for the next quest to pop up. It took, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 seconds for it to pop up. But now we have one called Battlefield for Godun. And that wants us to kill 3 Zivcas squads. We have to continue to run around this area and kill those guys. So let's go see if we can find another Zivcas squad. There's another Zivcas encampment right over here. Oh, that was almost bad. So let's go see if this one's gonna count. Jesus. Brother. There we go. Alright, so that's one. I'm gonna go take out this stronghold, I guess. That's Zivcas. I don't know if it's gonna count, but we're gonna find out. Oh no, he's headed. He's headed down for sure. That's not a person. Oh, he scared me. Okay, so that boss that I just killed, he was the one that's calling in the airstrike. Okay. Not a huge fan of this place. Jesus Christ, how many people are here? Out of 30. Uno más. Nice. And that one did count. Okay. We need one more Zivcas, and there's one right over there. I don't think this one's going to count, because I don't think these guys... I mean, it's a Zivcas enemies, but I don't think they're going to actually count for the Zivcas mission. I guess we'll find out. Oh, it did count. Okay, nice. Okie dokies. After you clear out 3 Zivcas encampments, we have to go back and meet with Godun again, which is going to be back up north, almost directly west of the transit from Forge 11 to Barrier in the far north. So let's head up there. All right, we are back up to where we need to talk to Godun. Like I said, it's going to be just to the west almost of this transit between Forge 11 and Barrier in the northeast of Forge 11. See what he's got to say now. And the only thing I can tell him not now, I need another man, or come on, it's time to join the assault. So we're just going to join the assault. And that updates your quest. It finishes the one before this, and we get University. Advance deeper into University. All right. Why can I not advance into University? Is that not the... Why did it point me... Why did it start me pointing the wrong direction? All right, I'm going to run around just kind of... I'm going to gander around. I want to see if I can find any backpacks, you know? Because that's the real point of these story missions, is to give me backpacks with free things. Ah! Backpack with free things. Okay, now where? Was I supposed to go through? Oh, we gotta climb. So you come through the door. Come through the main door here. Jump through this window. Oh, bitch. Wait, you can shoot from in there? You can. We're gonna be careful. Drop down here. I want to check this. Nothing there, damn it. Missed that. Don't know. Nobody say nothing. Shut up. All right. There's a body back here, and I want to see it. Nothing on it. I really want to go over there. Okay, I can safely say there's nothing here. Oh, I could have just climbed over that, huh? Wait, can I? Oh, I was hoping. I'm going to go up here and check, because there may be a way. Yeah. I was about to say, if I keep trying to make that jump, I might eventually make it, but there may be no point. Okay. Apparently, I picked up an RPG and 2 missiles. They probably want me to kill him with that, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm almost positive they want me to kill him with that. But fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. I'd rather sit here and plink this fucking gun at his face. Now I'm going to use the RPG somewhere else. Oh, nice backpack. Take it. Who's shooting at me? Oh, I see you. Anybody else down there? No? Okay. Now the real question is, though, where was that? Okay, this don't make any sense. Oh, it's to the right. Can I get up there somehow? No. No. I don't think there's any way for me to make that jump, which does make me a little bit sad, honestly. Pop all these. I'm gonna need a bunch of ammo, I'm sure. Let's swap plates. That one looking pretty fucked up. Another rocket. Hey, hey, hey. That's rude. Okay. Alright, that updated finally. We got a new quest and an unexpected meeting. I'm taking all the rockets, baby. Well, since I have 6 million of them, I'm actually going to use one to see how it works. Works pretty well, I would say. I didn't want to use all my ammo on him. Whoa! That is rude. Backpack, nice. I'll always take the backpacks. Oh. Bro, I'm the worst at hey, is it Dr. B? No, it's that other guy. Alright, let's talk to Godun. A big shot from Zivcas. Maybe we should have a word with him. That ends an unexpected meeting and we get talking to Solyanikov? Not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but... Oh, he is the guy that we met while doing the other main quest. We've met before. I helped you look for the receiver. He just called me intellectually challenged, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to ask him if they're holding him prisoner. What about the master of the zone? Apparently they broke, don't even have enough money to do that, so that's not that big of a deal, right? Oh, AI taking over the world. They found AI here. It's making a bunch of furry porn. He just called me a weak-willed bitch. That ends talking to Solyanikov, and we get regrouping with the Madcaps. Jesus. We have to break through to the Madcaps, which... Ah, the door opened. So we gotta crawl to the right over here, because the left is a damn... anomaly. It's dark as fuck in here, my boy. I kind of want to... I'm going to hit this just for the ammo. Oh yeah, I knew there'd be a backpack somewhere. No, it made me overweight again. Son of a bitch. There we go. Okay, let's take care of this fella. Those are enemies. Apparently the Madcaps are in trouble. What else is new? Am I jumping here or am I supposed to go this way? That leads to nowhere. There may be a backpack over there, but I don't feel like messing with those anomalies. Wait, so where am I going then? Am I supposed to be like providing cover fire or something? What's going on here? Oh, the Madcaps are right here. Are they dead? Wait, did Godun kill them? So apparently somebody betrayed him and shot him because they were shot point blank. I'm going to say there's a killer out there and I'm going to take care of him. Okay, apparently he won't let me do that, but whatever. So that ends Fatal Twist of Fate and we get returned to Davydov, which it's going to teleport us out. We are back at the headquarters, so we're going to go up 3rd floor again, talk to Davydov. See what he's got to say about this whole situation. I'm going to tell him I think it wasn't Zivcas that killed my fighters. He said he's going to personally lead the assault. He wants me to come with him. The forces will hit the control room from both sides. Us on one side, Rise on the other. Zivcas are all in the center. And the master of the zone is there too. Our goal is to capture the armored suit and knock out the Zivcas team. I'm going to tell him about the professor dude. Rise is probably going to know about the suit. Tell him that. We're going to tell him we're ready to go into battle. And he's going to give us a bunch of shit. Okay. That completes return to Davydov. We get 39,000 rubles, 2 more bags of composite plates, 2 pouches of guide first aid kits, epi, morphine, injectors, 20 combat Ps, and then 10 psi blockers. And we get the quest Forge 11. Tell him let's go. There we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. What are we doing? Break through the first line of defense. Those are friendly. So we're heading this way. That's a friendly. That is a friendly. They're all running in place. I don't know what's going on with them. We're going this way. I'm going toward the yellow dot. Get to cover. I'm in cover. All right. We are in the bunker. Let's see. There is some... Yeah, it's not my computer. There's server lag going on. This server's about to shit itself. Look at the bullet lag. This is ridiculous. It's not my PC and it's not my internet lagging. This is crazy desync and lag. Holy shit. This is pretty miserable. I'm not even gonna look for any backpacks in here. I just want to get out of here. That is terrible how laggy this is. By the way, is it like this? Was it like this for everybody else? I guess I should say. Like, is that just normal for this quest to be this terribly laggy? Oh, there's more people. Those are mine. Like, they're so laggy that the guys that are shooting is like shooting in cadence accidentally. You know what? I don't even care about those guys up there. Only ones I'm going to shoot are the ones that are directly in my way. That guy is a tanky. Look at this. The RPGs are this is crazy laggy. It's like a 2-tick server. Oh, thank God. He threw that grenade 4 business days ago, and it finally decided to go off. Oh, I found a backpack. I'm definitely going to take that since this is terrible. This is crazy. There's no reason for this. That is wild. I am gonna hit this because I need ammo. Right. Am I supposed to go in here? There's got to be a backpack somewhere, right? Oh, is there not? That was dumb. Oh, wait, what's the point of coming in here? Do I have to wait on them to go blow something up? Wait for the sapper. Holy shit. This is ridiculous. So yeah, I just had to, I just asked some guys I'm in Discord with if this happened to them, because this is dumb. My rocket is flying like oh God. This is so bad. Well, there's a backpack at the top of the stairs here if you want to come up here. I just want to get out of this instance. This is pretty shit. Take all the rockets I can get. Send that with a 3-day post. Oh, there's more people down bottom, you son of a bitch. Activate the elevator. Oh God. Hold on, let's wait for them to slowly move. Am I supposed to be holding the position down here or somewhere else? This is dumb. Oh, there's another backpack. Nice. Which elevator am I supposed to be going to? Oh, this is in. I was looking at the blast doors. All right, let's go in the elevator. This is. I'm ready to get out of here. This is terrible. I don't know why this one quest. Maybe it fixed it here. Let's see. Find the master of the zone. Whoa! That dude's got some crazy armor. There's Bearing. He called me Seeker. I'm gonna say, what did you call me? So he's a trailblazer. Okay. I'm gonna tell him it was you all along sending me the threatening messages. So he killed Peregrine. So he's the one that killed my squad. I'm gonna tell him you want to kill me, go ahead. I already killed the Trailblazers once.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
Is this open? Already activated this thing, didn't I? I'm sitting here activating. It's not working.
Я отомщу за первопроходцев.
Oh, here we go. Now we're destroying panels, apparently.
Лишил меня щита? За это я лишу тебя жизни.
Oh, they took my rocket launcher.
Давай, выходи ко мне. Хорош прятаться. Вот я до тебя и добрался.
Okay, he can actually take damage now. That's grenades. Ow. Deadly kick for a fat fucker.
От меня тебе не убежать.
Wait, is he? Oh, he can shoot. Oh! I thought you couldn't shoot through this glass.
Ты заслужил это. Гори!
What I'm not understanding is, though, I don't understand. He's not taking damage anymore. Like, what's the... What's the point of this?
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги. Лишил меня щита? За это я лишу тебя жизни. Что, не ждал?
He's fast as fuck, boy. I don't know what those do. Real talk though, why is he so fast?
Это тебе за князя.
Attack the master of the zone. It's fucking Usain Bolt. I don't understand how he's so fast. And what I'm supposed to be doing about it.
Как жаль, что мы не встретились раньше.
Like, he doesn't take damage. What am I supposed to attack him with? I don't understand what I'm doing here. Like, there's got to be something. Attack the master of the zone. Yeah, I've tried that. It's definitely not working.
Okay, I went.
Yo. No, I'm recording. What's up?
Oh, I was bringing your truck back. You gotta go to work tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bringing your truck back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm on Libby Hill, but probably be like 5-10 minutes.
All right. All right.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
Why am I overweight all of a sudden?
Я уже иду за тобой. Я лишу тебя жизни. Я вижу тебя.
He's taking 0 damage.
Я тебя размажу.
I don't understand. Attack the master of the zone. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's not taking damage. He took 0 damage. He's finally taking a little bit. He's shooting me through the fucking floor. Okay. Okay. So after much attempting to fight this boss and not understanding what was going on, I found out by asking in one of the guys who plays. I hopped into Discord and I told him not to spoil anything. To tell me, like, what am I missing here? I ran around this arena. I tried all these, like, valves. I tried these buttons. None of that worked, and I couldn't get the boss below, like, 90%. And then somebody told me just to look through my gear, which I thought I did. I looked over here, looked all over, and I'm like, I'm not seeing any item. Like, the game didn't give me anything extra aside from bullets and shit. And then they told me to look on the left side of my screen. And apparently the game just equips 20 flashbangs. It doesn't leave any of them over here so that you can be like, oh, I see that I have grenades. I did not know that it was giving me flashbangs, and nothing in the game really told me it was giving me flashbangs. I know we have flashbangs now. So we're going to try this again, but this time with the knowledge that there are flashbangs. Oh, and I have, like, I went and did something else. I had to go drop somebody off, so I have to do all this again. So let's click through here.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
Nope, he's over there.
Лишил меня щита? За это я лишу тебя жизни.
Yeah, that's not doing any damage. Apparently I gotta shoot his backpack? Is that what's going on here? I'm kind of just shooting all over his body to see. Gotta shoot his backpack, apparently.
Ты заслужил это! Гори!
Okay.
По глазам!
Oh, wait. It's not his backpack. Okay. I think I see what's going on. I just unloaded into his backpack and it didn't really hurt him. I think I have to shoot his, that red dot. Let's see. That's what it is. Oh, wait. What are we doing? What are we doing? We gotta use these now?
От меня тебя не убежать! Хладагент!
Okay. This is okay. This makes more sense. What's he doing? Why did that not work?
Как же долго я этого ждал!
Okay, I really don't know what happened there. Like, the second one didn't work. Maybe he wasn't in it or something. Okay, it automatically gave me these this time. I didn't have to hit the box. Now the question, I'm probably going to use the FAMAS. We're going to try it again with the AK, because the AK does more damage, but it has a smaller magazine. So let's just see what happens when we use it. Let's go.
Крыса забилась в темный угол? Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
Let's let him get down here, because when he stun him, I want to be able to... Come on. Is he not going to jump?
Лишил меня щита? За это я лишу тебя жизни.
No, he's doing that bullshit.
Ешь, сука!
Not the greatest to stun him that far away. Oh. He didn't see that one. What? He ran right over the top of that one. I cannot believe that I didn't notice. Well, I can't believe I didn't notice those grenades because the game doesn't really say much about it.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
Wish he'd come down. I'm gonna go this way. I want him to circle back around here. I'd like for him to come this way so that I can go right up these stairs and whatever.
Давай, выходи ко мне. Меня хорош спрятаться. За это я лишу тебя жизни. Я вижу тебя.
He's about to shoot grenades. I'm just gonna go in here.
По глазам!
I died to the burning. I didn't know I couldn't go in there. That's not good. If you were trying to do this without some sort of movement build, that'd be
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь.
crazy.
Сейчас я вырву твои ноги. Что, не ждал?
What is my movement speed with this build? 107? That's not crazy.
Я уже иду за тобой. Я тебя найду.
Is he just
Ну
walking?
что, добегался?
I'd like for him to
Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни. Кончай в прятки играть. От меня тебе не убежать. Я тебя размажу. Это тебе за князя!
Oh god.
Это тебе за князя!
He keeps getting stunned too far away. I didn't think being too fast would be a problem, but it is when he's stunned 16 miles back. And I can no longer get back to where he is to do damage.
Я все равно найду тебя. Больше ты от меня не
Okay, he's on
сбежишь.
that side.
Сейчас я до тебя и добрался.
Why is this so loud? It's fucking ridiculous. Wait, why is he down bottom?
Как жаль, что мы не встретились раньше. Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни.
he's doing that crap. All right, we're in this. He's about to be fast as fuck, boy.
What again?
Oh my god. He's too fast. He is too fucking fast. What do you do with him? This is the worst. Dude.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я отомщу за первопроходцев.
I'm gonna fucking turn the sound completely off to this game. Holy shit. Expo's like, oh, you don't want to hear the dialogue at all? Let's make sure the boss, when they talk, it's deafening. What the fuck are you doing down here right now?
Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни. What again? От меня тебе не убежать.
What am I hitting? What is going on here? What do you do at that point? I got him to 50%. You cannot outrun him, and I don't know what I was supposed to do.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги. Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни. По глазам! Сдохни, горе-искатель!
You came the other way.
What again?
To the coils. These? What is a coil? That looks, I mean, that's the only thing I see in this. Let me, before we even fight him right the next time, I'm going to run around because that's the only thing I see that looks like a fucking coil.
Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги.
What else would be a coil? These? Are these coils? I'm not sure if that counts as a coil or not. Those look like coils, kind of. I don't really know. Oh, I gotta turn on the particle accelerator.
Лишил меня щита? За это я лишу тебя жизни.
Here we go with this stupid shit.
Кончай в прятки играть. Я вижу тебя. Я тебя размажу. Хладагент. Слепишь, сука. Гори, гори.
To the coils. That's not it. I'm fucked. I don't know where the coils are. I hear the coils. I don't see coils. What am I supposed to fucking do? Kill me. I'm gonna come back in here and figure it out. I don't understand where these coils are. There's too many fucking buttons on this map.
Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни.
Stun was too far away. If I just had a larger magazine. All right, I want to go check that button up there. All right. Is it this now? Nice.
Теперь меня этим не остановить. Это твой конец. Как же долго я этого ждал. Больше ты от меня не сбежишь. Сейчас я вырву твои ноги. Лишил меня щита. За это я лишу тебя жизни.
Not even worth going up there.
Гори, гори! По глазам! Как жаль, что мы не встретились раньше. Слепишь, сука!
I honestly didn't think that was going to stun him again.
Я тебя размажу. Хладагент!
I like the fact that that bugged out and wasn't doing damage at all.
Что, не ждал? Тебе меня этим не остановить! Слепишь, сука! Я отомщу за первопроходца! По глазам!
I used the particle accelerator. Now what do I do with it? There seems to be another one over here.
Давай, выходи ко мне! Хорош прятаться! Что, не ждал?
I don't understand what's going on. Like,
Я уже иду за тобой! Я тебя найду!
what does the particle accelerator have to do
Я
with
вижу
this?
тебя!
Am I supposed to shoot him with? How do you stun him in that? Like, what do you want me to do with this?
Лишил меня щита! За это я лишу тебя жизни! По глазам! Крыса забилась в темный угол? Ну что,
I like
добегался?
how he went around the other way.
Латагент! Слепишь? Давай, сука. Выходи ко мне! Хорош спрятаться! Вот я до тебя и добрался!
Seems like if you get far enough away from him, it does bug him out.
Кончай в прятки играть! Что, не ждал? Тебе меня этим не остановить! Это тебе за князя!
Yeah, like, I know I'm supposed to bring him through this particle accelerator. But that does absolutely fucking nothing. He gives zero fucks. Like, he gives not a single fuck about that accelerator. What's the fucking point? Oh, now he's able to take damage. I don't understand what I even just did.
По глазам!
That was 100% a fucking accident. I don't understand how he finally got stunned. I ran him through this thing like 3 times. Anyway, we're going to the control center. I don't even feel like I should have won that. Oh, so this is the person that has been randomly coming through our radio. I'm just clicking through all this. I'm not going to read all this. I'm going to tell you you're the only one able to influence it, but it's impossible to influence you. That ends the quest Nina, and we get duty calls.
Рубеж одержал победу над силами спецназа НИИ «Зивкас». Предатель Беринг разоблачен и уничтожен. А восстановление отношений между рубежом и военными теперь лишь вопрос времени. Хозяин зоны. Удивительный бронекостюм, созданный НИИ «Зивкас» на основе наработок, найденных в Кузне-11, оказался уничтожен. Вместе с бронекостюмом погибли и надежды на то, что его можно будет использовать для путешествия в Припять через заслоны аномалий. Пока никто не знает, удастся ли с толком использовать то немногое, что осталось от хозяина зоны. Как никто не знает и о таинственной Нине и ее планах. Как далеко продвинется ее обучение и к чему приведет ее взаимодействие с ноосферой. Обернется ли ее работа для обитателей зоны добром или худом? Этими вопросами ты задаешься, вглядываясь в линию горизонта.
All right. Loud. All right, we need to go back to Davydov. I still don't feel like I actually beat that boss. Like, I don't understand how he got stunned at the end. But as bad as the design is, I don't even care. I'm just going to take it. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Glad everything's over. We've defeated Zivcas. Ask him how the situation with Rise is. No, I think I'm going to tell him I want to take some time off. That completes duty calls. We get 326,300 rubles. Clan voucher. Master key card. Crates of the different SBP rifle rounds. 25,000 season points and a pouch of 7.62. And we get the quest Farwell. Say goodbye to my squad. Oh yeah, they're dead. Apparently the grave is back in the backside up here. Examine the graves. There's Farmhand, here's Hippie, and Plastinka. And that ends the quest Farewell. And it looks like that's the end of the duty version of the North quest line. If you've made it this far in the video, in this video I didn't read all of the quest text out loud. I skimmed through the quest text and kind of pointed out anything I thought may be pertinent. But if you guys want me to read all the quest text, let me know in the comments below. I didn't feel like reading them this time just because I've gotten people on both sides saying, yeah, read them, and then other people say, yeah, no, don't. So just let me know in the comments below, and whatever the consensus is, I'll do that. If you don't want me to read them, that's fine. I'll just skip the quest text. If you want me to continue reading everything, let me know, and I will start reading the shit again. Once you're done with your north quest line, one of the things you get is a clan voucher. And what you do with that is you come over here to the guy who barters armor and weapons, and the clan voucher will get you any of the pink veteran armors directly below the master tier. So like the Scythian 4, the Wraps, if you go to the combat tree, it'll get you the Legionnaire, the Jaeger, the Samson exoskeleton, and for the Scientist, it'll get you the Uranus. You just go over to the last offer on those, and you have a clan voucher now. You'll get a free suit of your choice. That way you can skip all the lead up and go straight into the Legionnaire, let's say, if you wanted to do that for PvP. And you just choose what you want, and you'll get one. I'm going to choose the Wraps Pilgrim because that's kind of the only one I don't have a version of already. So we're going to go ahead and use our clan voucher for that. Go to trade, click that in, and buy. Boom. You get to skip straight to the end of the line, essentially. And now if I wanted to make AH6 Nomad, I've already got the Pilgrim from the clan vouchers. So just in case you were wondering what the clan voucher's for, that's what you use it for. And also, if you're wondering, you're also going to get a Master's Key card from this quest line. It has 0 use anymore. So just throw it in your stash. This is useless now. It used to open up a crate that had the head of the boss, I'm guessing for your hideout. But this goes to nothing anymore. So you may as well just throw it in your stash somewhere along with all the other forgotten items that no longer have a use. So, but with that being said, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more to come. And I hope you guys have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next video. You guys take it easy.